Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to do some pattern editing here in Author. So first I'm going to grab a new pattern from my library. This is a basic dress block that I want to start from and start building a garment from this basic pattern. So to do that, I'm going to need a way to actually work with the pattern itself and change the shape. To do that, let me hide the pattern library. We have a tool called pattern editing up here underneath the selection tool. Select that, and that will show me now all of the points of my pattern. Another thing that's very helpful is come up here and click on grid overlay, and I'll now see the grid on top of the pattern. And I can come in here and start to examine my pattern. So this one has an extra point here, which I don't need. I can select it, right click, remove, and now it's gone. So here I see the basic overall. I can select a point, another point by holding shift, and a third, and you'll notice that the cursor starts to increase in the number next to the measurement next to the cursor. This allows me to measure um, multiple lines. So I can select this segment, and this point, come over here, and now I see that my armhole is 39 centimeters. So if I was to make a sleeve for this, I would know that I need to hit that measurement or go a little bit above for some ease. Once I've selected some points and some lines, I can also start to move them. So over here, my back armhole curve isn't the nicest. So I can select this point, click, drag to move it. And then it will make a new curve. I'll show you how to do the vector handle editing in another video. One thing you'll notice here is that if I try to make something that is impossible, the line goes into red and I get feedback that I'm not allowed to create impossible shapes. Now let's say I needed to edit this with a little more detail. Like for example, I need this line here, 20.7, to be exactly 20.5. Now I could click and move and try and get this lined up, or I can, with my arrow key, press twice, and each strike of an arrow key will move the point by 1 millimeter. So I can move up, down, and then the other thing that I can do is if I need to move in greater increments, I can hold shift and then move like that. This is very helpful if I'm, for example, changing the length of this skirt. I can just use those arrow keys plus shift to quickly get it shorter. And that's the basics of pattern making. Thank you.